Robert Drury back again on my quest to get to 2200. I am currently at 2158, and let's see if we can get a 10-minute game. Okay, my opponent is 2144. Been on here for a little less than a year. I got the white pieces, and we will start with a d4, and we will try to get a London out of this. Okay, he comes out with the bishop move. And let's bring our pawn up. We're going to push this pawn next. All right, let's push this pawn. Now, he could very easily come here, but he doesn't. I'm going to come in here, and we will see how he defends this. He could come here. If he comes here, then we continue. But when he comes here, we just push this pawn, and we trade out. And now his best bet would probably be to take this pawn. If he doesn't, it gives me the opportunity to push here. And that's what we will do. Then we can push. Push. Let's see. I played a game at the club earlier tonight. My opponent went bishop to here, but he is going to push this. If I push, all right, so here, if I push, he pushes, I take, yeah, that's interesting. What could I do? I could come here. I'll tell you what, we're just going to go ahead and do with this. If he wants to push, we will take. Let's see, how's he going to, he's going to push that way, and I assume he's going to do this. He does. And let's do this. He most likely will push down the board this direction. And let's see, can I get this in? I don't know if it's a possibility anymore. He's always got this. But now I can push here. He takes back. And now what do we do? If he pushes, let's I come in here, he takes, I take. All right, if I come in here, he pushes here. I got problems, don't I? All right, let's do this. Let's push. He does this. Or is he going to do this? He's probably going to push here. All right, this is an interesting way. If he takes here, I can, yeah, he does that. So we're going to come in here. And let's see, he comes here. What if I take? He takes. I push here. And he can't stop it, but now he's going to go that route. Okay, let's do this. Or hold on. Did I do the bishop? The bishop prevents that. Take. But if I go here, and here, let's go this route. Let's go this route. He comes here, I'm coming here, and we're going to take this way. Let's go push. Okay, so he's going to come in here. All right, so now I could actually come here. He takes, I take. Then this. That's what I'll do. We're coming in here for a check. He's going to take. And the question, do I take this way? Or do I take this way and prevent the castling? And then hit this. He's got to come here. if I go this way and push here, he takes, I take. All right, so which way do I do this? All right, if I take here, then I prevent the castle. He comes up here, then I got this. But if I take this way, there's no reason to take that way. There's no reason to take that way, I don't think. I've got this too now. I can push here. I'm also threatening this. And he's gonna defend. Maybe there was a reason to go the other way. What if I push? Man. If I go here. Yeah, the pawn take was probably the better move now that I'm looking back at it. I go here, he goes here. Take, takes. All right, oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to bring it all the way back here, but I've already done it. I just gave him a tempo. Oh man, what are you doing? Man, oh man. He pushes, I take. All right, let's do this. Get him out of there. He comes in here would be my, if he comes in here. All right, what if I come here and hit this? Okay. If he comes here, I can push here. All right, let's go this. We're going to hit this. And then we're going to hit this. All right, there we go. Now we're hitting this. How's he going to defend? I can actually push here. That's how he's going to. All right, let's do this. We're doing this. And we're coming here. I come here, here. He doesn't have this. He does have this. I got this protected, this isn't. All right, so if I come here, let's just come right back into here. Now I can actually come in here. He takes, I take back. Okay. He's going to guard this. If I go here, if I go here, he takes, I take. If I go here, push. Let's do this. Let's go here. He can't push. If I come in here, he goes back to here. I push. And he comes in here. All right, so what if I push here? He takes, I take. Oh, man. I go here, here. All right, well, we're going to do this. We're going to take back. He comes here. I'm pushing. I should win this game pretty easily. I got these two pawns that are passed. He comes in here. I can push. I've also got this. Take back. All right. All right, he's gonna. Oh man, he is just gonna do that. All right, let's do this. We're keeping this. We're gonna keep him out of here. I'm bringing him. He's coming. All right, what if I go here? I just go here. 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 All right, let's get the rooks off the board. Rook's off the board. He can push here. Well, he can he? No, he can. I just take the rook, then I drop back. I'm in good shape. All right, right now I am literally down 45 seconds on the clock. I go here, then take. All right, he's coming here. He's gonna protect that. I'm going to defend that. I will come back here. I'm going to push these pawns. Can you stop? Can I? Well, all right, what can he do here with this pawn? Is there any way he can get this down the board? Man, oh man. All right, let's go here, I'm protecting here. And we'll push this guy up the board. He takes, I take. He can't get in here. All right, let's take. And what's he gonna do? This can't come in. Can't come here. All right, let's push up the board. I could have went this way, I suppose. Okay. Oh no! All right, let's go here. We're gonna protect. Let's go here. Oh, look what he just did. All right, now he's got to come back. No, he did not come back there. All right, let's go here. Here. He'll come in here, but we are going to come here. And he does not have an in. We're going to go here. We're going to take him out. All right, there we go. That's a quick resign. I picked up 8 points. I'm up 2166. And let's do a quick game review. Okay, so I didn't play that very clean. 87.5 is not bad, but it's not the cleanest this could have been. I made 2 mistakes. All right, so let's take a quick look at the 2 mistakes. Bishop to c7 was a mistake. Actually, that was an accident. I'm going to put it back here, which the best move was actually back here, but I was planning on putting it right here. All right, so and let's go. And the next mistake was okay. Next mistake was knight to a5. And it was just dropping the bishop back, I assume was the best move. Yeah. All right, but anyway, let's go into the game. All right, I played d4. He plays d5. I played my bishop out. He plays his bishop, push my pawn, and he pushes his pawn. And here, I play c4. c4 is like the 3rd best move in the position. At least it's moving around the best move. If you give the computer time to think about it, c4 may end up being the best move, which right now it's already showing it's the best move. But it flip flops. All right, so I played c4. Now here he could do this. And now when he does this, I mean, I can block this way because he doesn't have a knight coming in. If he had a knight already here, then I would have to find a different way to maneuver that. But he did not play that move. He pushed because, you know, I see this a lot where they'll push this. Well, when he does that, queen to b3, and now he can play b6. He can play queen to c8. Queen to c8 can come up with something like this. Let's say he does that. I go here. Oh, let's just say, I don't know, knight to f6. I go here. And let's see, he goes here. I can take. He takes. Then to drop back. Now let's see what he does. I mean, he could go a5. Goes a5 is what actually the computer likes, the castle. The computer says just castle. If he castles in here, in some lines, this move will work. In this particular line, I'm not sure it will. Actually, in this line, no, because you have this move. So in some lines, it would work, but not this particular line. I have to get this situated first. All right, but anyway, let's go back to where we're at. I push, he takes, I take, and now he could snap my knight off, which I see that happen a lot. If he does that, then I got the bishop pair. All right, but he plays it that particular way. I bring my knight up. He plays his h-pawn out, and now b4. And now he plays this particular move. And here, I kind of hesitated. I played knight to f3, but actually b5. Hold on. Not that. I didn't play that move. Actually, b5 is the move it says you can play. I mean, if he takes here, I can take, I take here with this, or I take with the bishop. Actually, first the bishop, and he can't take because of this move. Let's go back and see, what did I actually play? He played f6, and I actually played knight to f3, which wasn't the best move. I've still got a slight advantage. And you know, I figured he was going to play this. I drop back, and he pushes the other one, but now I go h4, and he moves his bishop. And here, I play h take g5. b5 was a little bit stronger. I play the h, he takes, and now I play b5, and b5 was the strongest at this point. He pushes down the board, and here b takes c is the strongest, because even if he takes here, he can't take there because I got this. All right, but anyway, I bring my bishop up, didn't even have to do that. And he takes, and now what do you take? Do you take here or do you take here? And in this situation, the engine slightly for his knight. That's the end of what I did. And now I'm threatening to come in here. Engine actually like bishop coming there, but I came in with the knight. He takes, and now I was unsure. How did I take back? Actually, c takes d6 is the engine's choice. And I took with the bishop takes, but now he comes back. And here, I meant to bring my bishop down to here, but I accidentally picked it up and dropped it on the wrong square. And now his bishop comes down. All right, so I'm like, all right, let's just move here, and we'll see if we can get that bishop off the board. And instead here, I'm starting to come this way, and going to target here. Engine doesn't like it. So he goes ahead and castles. And here, I could have actually went ahead and pushed. Don't know if that's all good though, because if he takes, and I would take back with the bishop, but he doesn't have to take, does he? Engine doesn't like it. I didn't play it. Engine actually says bishop to h2, but I play my knight up, and thinking, all right, what's he going to do? Is he going to push? He pushes, I just take. Rook at f to c8, it's the engine's top choice. That's not what he played, but now he plays the pawn, and it allows me to take. And here he gets into a lot of trouble, because now I've got an extra pawn. He hits this, but I just drop it back to h2, and he brings his rook down. And now engine actually says bishop to d6, or knight to d6 rather, knight to d6, and he takes, I take. It's the best move. However, I don't think b4 was a bad move. He brings this rook over, bishop, or rook takes, and here now I'm up 2 pawns. And he's trying to get some active counterplay, but we're just going to shut that down with f3. And now he pushes this pawn. All right, so now I don't want this to happen, and then this. I don't mind this in this at some point, I suppose, but right now I want to get the rooks off the board. He takes, I take, and the thing is, he would have been better off with this. Plays that, and I just play this particular move right here, and he can't take. All right, but they took, I took, he took, I took, and now I just defend the pawn, and he's basically lost. Knight comes back, and these pawns are starting to run down the board on him. He takes, I take, And this pawn's not going anywhere. And here comes the pawns. And he's going to hit here. Defend it. Now he's got pawn hitting here. I push. He takes. But now I just push the pawn. And he can actually come back to here. But I'm going to come in here, take this. And this guy's going to eventually fall in. He's just in trouble. He takes that wave, and now it's just game over. And drop back. And we prevent him from coming in there. He goes king up. And bring it here. I'll take his last pawn out. Then I'll eventually come over and take his pawn. Then I can move this one down the board. All right, but anyway, that was that. I'm up to 2166, and this is another London, and we got the victory. And I will see you on the next video.